to any young coach or anyone on a podcast. And that's the idea of people need to know what you know. So bear with me as I get to this one, because there's some old sayings and I want to dispel some of those myths or maybe elaborate on them. So the original one is, it's not what you know, it's who you know, right? So we've heard that. And we know that in this industry, you're not going to get in the door unless you know someone or someone can help you get a leg up or get a start. That's the first one. So we need to know someone. But the next part is, and this is what I say to students, so it's not what you know, it's who you know. That's the first one. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. So the example I give is that we might have 10 students go into a professional team and do an internship. Now, that professional, the head of strength conditioning, he or she might get 10 people every year, right? So over a 5-year period, there's 50 people, 50 interns they've worked with. So are they going to remember those all 50? Probably not.
Unlikely.
So in 5 years' time, it's not what you know, it's who you know. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. So who out of those 50 is the head strength conditioning coach going to remember? Then the next point is they might remember 10 out of the 50, say. They might remember 3 because they were really bad.
Right.
They might remember, 5 who are pretty good. But out of those 5, they might remember 3 who were exceptional at data analysis. It might have been Olympic lifting technique. It might have been speed technique. It might have been presenting force velocity data. Any type of speciality. So the next part of that, it's not who knows you, it's who knows what you know. So if you're an expert in any of those things that I said, and the S&C coach is saying, look, I'm really interested in force velocity profiling, who's someone who I can tap on the shoulder who might be able to help me? Oh, that's right, I had that intern who did all those reports for me. I'm going to go back and get that person. So I guess the point of all that, Yul, is that going back to my 5,000 undergraduates, we have, master's programs. Maybe we've got 1,000 people graduating from a master's program. What is unique about you, and do people know what's unique? So it's trying to get people to understand what your strengths are, what's unique about you, what's differentiating you from the other 150, however it is that are applying, however number that are applying for those jobs. So that's a long-winded way of saying to young coaches, find something that you are good at and let people know that you're good at it. And because if people are looking for that expertise, then they'll value that, or they'll reach out for that.